You guys want to hear the story? The first time I had a demon materialize to me. I don't know if I should, but I'll go ahead and say it, record it, and then if I decide not to upload it, so be it. But here goes. Um, I was in some trouble. Walking, I found an arrowhead in the middle of the road. The motograder had turned it up, I guess. It had been under the gravel, and the motograder had come through. The motograder smoothed the road, and dug up. It's an old road. There are Indians everywhere, yet, right? Native Americans, Stone Age people. Not necessarily feathers, but it's whatever. So yeah, they made arrowheads. This one had been blunted at the tip or broken. The tip broken off, may have killed. So it looked like it could hit a small tree and break the tip and then scrape down the side. The scraping down the side told me that it probably hit a target. It hit bone, I think. And then yeah, the damage I investigated, the forensics told me that it had been used and it probably could have killed. I picked it up and I said, wow, that's an interesting find. I find arrowheads all the time. They're easy to find where I'm from. You just know where to go, turn up some dirt, there they are. Um, yeah, walk around in creek beds, near them, around them, in the lake, wherever you want to go. Toledo Bend, I don't go there. I'm not allowed. It's not allowed. But I go places where I'm allowed. I don't go often anymore. In fact, I haven't been in years. But so I found it this day. I took it home and I did a little ritual with it. Um, I crushed some berries and some whatever I came up with from nature that I felt was going to cleanse the artifact and make it a sacred object that I could carry. I don't know. This is what I did back then. Maybe I have Asperger's. I like to ritual and laugh at myself all the time, talk to myself. I understand social cues, but I don't really respond to them as well. Maybe I'm not manipulable. People say I'm difficult, but um, you know what? Anyway, um, pleasing the group hasn't always been my favorite thing, especially since I changed. Peer pressure doesn't really sway me as much as it used to, but so I went created a circle with some cornmeal and put some symbols on the ground, inspired by the Veve and Haitian Voodoo. Um, so I wanted to do something. So I went back later that night, midnight. It's in front of a cemetery near like a crossroads of sorts. Um, didn't bother me. Like walk around the graveyard at night doesn't bother me. Walking around the woods without a flashlight or a weapon doesn't bother me. Walk backwards down a hunting trail in the midnight it doesn't bother me at all. Um, like you could stumble on a snake. You sure could. You're gonna do that. You know, um, I just got over fear, and this was another way of confronting fear was to do that. I wanted to confront my demons, and so I just began to call them out as I'd walk down the road to the spot where I'd set up to practice that night. Um, I sit Indian style or lotus or whatever you call it, meditative posture in the circle after I get my anger out at the demons on the way there. Um, shout at the devil. And so I wait and I wait and I wait and they do not show up. I get ready to leave and step outside the circle. Boom, materialization. Uh, full manifestation, baby. So spooked me a little bit. I had a staff with me. Of course, I choked up on it. Was ready for a fight, whatever it was. I turned squared up. You know what I mean? Squared up to the demon, and there he was, just smirking at me like that, just like that. I said, "Ho!" The crown of my head, just euphoria came over me, and it was like, "Peace, be still, keep calm." Um, the demon turned and left. Um, other spirits were around, and it seemed like they wanted to cling to me or be near me because maybe they didn't like him. Um, Others just were curious. I think there were footsteps in the woods the whole way home. Um, why did I do that? It doesn't matter. But the circle, evidently, the demon thought, I don't know, wasn't gonna fuck with me in the circle. He wanted to confront me outside the circle. It's clear, right? So there were reasons for me that I believed that it actually had come. But what are you gonna do? Uh, Things begin to change after that. I A lot's happened since then.